What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel, where today we're going to be taking a look at the Demoniacal Fit Legendary Berserker, Shatter the Universe. Let's jump right into it. And here we have the Demoniacal Fit Broly, Shatter the Universe. This is essentially their take on the 2018 San Diego Comic-Con Broly, where he definitely had that greener hair and like the magenta coloration down here along the waist. And I really like this guy. This guy is a simple release, again, just being like a repaint of their initial Broly release as well, but with that 2018 vibe, and I'm really digging it. So to start, when it comes to articulation, you can look upwards right about here, pretty nice, as well as down. He's got some enough kind of head movements, not a whole lot going. You kind of got to work with it, but it's still quite nice. The green on the hair starts out deep and it kind of like spreads into that nice minty kind of coloration throughout, and I really like it. Arms T-pose, no problem. This is quite an old figure technically. Again, they're just like rehashing it, but he's got all the movements that you would want out of him. So T-pose, no problem. Butterfly joint, pretty decent. He's got big old chest, but he can do it. You will have bicep swivel right here, double jointed elbows, and big old hands are on ball pegs. Very nice metallics right here along the bracelets, the necklace, down here at the actual boots as well with the gems, and just overall very nice shading along the muscles. And again, even with this magenta right here, you got some nice shading throughout it. A quick spin. I'm gonna hold on to him because if I put him down, there's a good chance he's gonna fall. He will have articulation at the upper portion of the chest and some at the waist, so he will have a bit of lean back and a little bit more going forward. Very nice. The sash itself, this is actually a softer plastic than I expected it to be. This is, as you can see, you can bend it around. It's not the stiff, hard stuff that the Figure Arts had, or at least the initial Broly release. I'm not too sure about the official SH Figure Arts 2016 or 2018 versions. I only have the very first Broly release itself, but I like this a lot. I was kind of scared with the original one that it would break over time or snap, so the fact that this is a bit more pliable, so to speak, on all areas of it is quite nice. So got little hinges, move them out of the way, backside. So yeah, I really like this. In regards to the legs, he can kick forward no problem. Again, the nice bendy material right there allows for some nice movement. Backwards, not as much. He will also have rotation, the upper portion of the thigh. You can probably see it up there. He will have double jointed knees. Again, very nice shading throughout the whites on the pants, so it's those grays. Not a whole lot of ankle rocker, but you can finesse it, and you will have some toe hinge as well. So very nice figure. He feels really good in hand. He does not feel cheap whatsoever. If anything, my official release feels cheap just because, again, he's quite old at this point, so he is on the looser side. But yeah, I am very happy with this guy. So in regards to faces, let's go ahead and take this off. I'm also going to go ahead and just showcase the original ones as well, so bear with me here. I'm going to go ahead and bring Big Boy into frame. So start him off here, lay him down, and we'll just go from there. So the Demoniacal Fit is going to have those newer, crispier faceplates with the nice line work. Not that there's anything wrong with the OGs, but as you can see, it's not as defined. DF over here seems to have a longer face as well, like the chin seems more pronounced, which isn't a bad thing. I like them both as well. Two iterations of a very cool character. On the left, we have the cocky smirk. on the right, same faceplate, but for the original SH Figure Arts. Again, squinty your eyes on the DF. And the last faceplate would be the yelling one. All of these have the earrings on them. Good detail. So quite different and yet the same. Let's pop this right back up here and we'll get them standing side by side and go through the rest of the accessories that our main guy has, which he's not gonna have a whole lot, but that's to be expected. So in regards to the rest of the accessories that this dude will have, he's gonna have a total of 3 pairs of hands. Number one will be the fisted ones that he has on him right now. He is also going to have a pair of open splayed hands, big ol' hands, and a pair of grabby hands right here. Accessory wise, he's gonna have a total of 3 of his energy effect right here, which is like a lime green coloration. Almost looks like it has like a metallic hit to it, whereas the original almost looks like a green apple emerald kind of color with the frosted end right there. Again, the same and yet different. The very last accessory that he comes with, and the initial Demoniacal fit release of Broly also had this, is the sculpted Goku hairpiece with his hand kind of just grabbing him by the face right there. So again, none of the original SH Figure Arts Broly figures had this. This was a first with the Demoniacal fit original Broly, the yellow hair version, if you will. And I'm gonna go ahead and bring him back into frame if he stands on his own. Let's give it a shot right here. Okay. So, again, very awesome figures. He's just wider stance because, again, he's kind of floppy, but they look great. Again, yellow hair with some green in the middle, reds and more white pants, but they look fantastic side by side. Now, I was curious because the head sculpt on this guy, on this dude's body, kind of represents the 2016 iteration of Broly, and when I took a look, the joints themselves are actually quite different, the plugins. So bringing this into frame, this is the OG Figure Arts right there, kind of like the ball peg tip on it, whereas our new Demoniacal fit is going to be different. I was surprised. So, popping this off carefully off camera, that's the end right there. So the connectors are different, so you're not gonna get an easy head swap. I mean, you can use some sticky tack if you'd like, and to kind of show what I'm talking about, if you have the greener head sculpt on this body, it really just looks like the 2016 variant. So you can mix and match, and I think that looks fantastic as well. So something to note, not a straight up swap. You will have to put a little bit of work into it, but otherwise he'll be rocking. So let me get him standing here real quick. I also want to bring into frame, here we have the full power Super Saiyan Goku. Now this is the Goku where that additional part will work. So I'm gonna take off the hairpiece, plug in that part. As you can see, the hand is just grabbing him, and this will also work on the Demoniacal fit Majin Buster, since he does have the interchangeable Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 2 bangs. So whether you have, again, this guy or Majin Buster, that'll work just fine. For another comparison in size, I'm going to bring in the newly released Demoniacal fit Hero Waltz, which is our Super Saiyan Gogeta. And all of these guys look fantastic side by side, and I cannot recommend them anymore. All right, let's finish up. So even though this is a pretty straightforward release from Demoniacal Fit, I'm still gonna say it's solid. I mean, if you missed out on that San Diego Comic-Con 2018 Broly, this is your guy right here. He's got that same color scheme with the updated faceplates. He's got that nice, softer, rubbery sash area instead of the harder plastic. And he's got that, at least that bonus accessory that you can put for Goku as he's being grabbed by the face and whatnot. So that's also a plus. So I still do recommend him, and I do appreciate this figure, especially since I had the original first release Broly, and that guy feels pretty loose. So this is a nice addition to have if you want to go ahead and mess around and do some photography with him, or just change it up on the shelf. So if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment down below. You can check out my Instagram at GojiBoy93, where you're gonna find photos of this guy as well as many other figures in my collection. If you guys enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. It really helps the channel. Take care. Bye-bye.